Hi, this is Chico Resch. You are listening to the Let's Go Devils podcast on the Primetime Radio Network.
Happy Devils Tuesday. This is the Woo Report, episode 168. I'm your host, Sam Woo, streaming live on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Twitter Live, and Twitch on the Primetime Radio Network. Today's title is Jesper Bratt should be an All-Star after he got snubbed in the fan voting, which I'm going to talk about shortly. As I'm off my hiatus, I skipped a couple podcasts just to relax, just taking my time off as the Devils are quickly recovering, getting themselves off the COVID list. Had practice today. Lindy Ruff was not there due to personal reasons. PK Subban is back. Lee Severson's back. All practicing today, which is a good sign. But in the news today, Jesper Bratt was not selected to be an NHL All-Star. I will say this, and I'm going to make this loud and clear. The Devils fans do not need a popularity contest called voting to let us know that Jesper Bratt is an all-star caliber forward. He obviously is. I just have problems with this whole all-star voting system, the way they pick players. It has to be through the division, as Jake Gensel is taking that spot because the New York Rangers, the popular team of voters, Mika Zibanejad, can't attend because of personal reasons. So Jake Gensel from the Pittsburgh Penguins will take his place. And I never really liked the voting, especially when they don't give out percentages, which players got what in what standings. It kind of reminds me of the Devils PA announcer position where they just tell you the top three, but I want to see how many people voted. What are the percentages? I want to see transparency there before I accept the facts, before I accept that Jesper Bratt is not going to be at the All-Star game. But you never know. Injuries can happen. Players can be out. He might be able to slide in there at some point late if he gets lucky. But he's had a great year so far for the New Jersey Devils. He's exceeded our expectations, and Jesper Bratt is probably the most underrated player in the NHL today. Why do I say this? Well, he's on a crappy team for a very long time. 6th-round pick in 2016 makes the opening night lineup when Nico Hischier made his debut in 2017. He's gone where most 6th-rounders haven't gone. He's played in the NHL since the age of 19. He's improved every year. We've dealt with the growing pains of Jesper Bratt throughout the years. And I will tell you, he should be an all-star. And I think the fan voting, last men in. So basically, as follows, for the Metropolitan Division, the team that's been around since day one in the NHL practically, obviously in the biggest city would have the most fans. They could stuff the ballot. Fans don't vote some of the times. They're kind of like a bunch of homers. These Ranger fans just, had nothing else better to do but sit in mom's basement and just vote 8 times for their guy. And I don't think that the voting, I think it's kind of a joke, to be honest. Because you could definitely stuff the ballots, the online ballots. You can vote multiple times. But really, Jesper Bratt is an all-star, in my mind. And we do not need a fan voting to determine that. It's just one of those things. If it's in his contract that he has all-star incentives where he gets a $500,000 bonus, and I'm just making this up. I don't know what's in his contract that he's get. If I were the Devils, I'd just pay it because this voting system sucks. Of course, the bigger market teams with the most voters are going to get their guys in. And if not, oh, well, it's somebody from the Pittsburgh Penguins as per usual. You know, Doug, I'm reading your comment, okay? The Rangers haven't been around since day one. They're not even original New York team. I don't really care what you think, Doug, okay? They've been around for a long time, all right? They've been around a long time. No one's perfect here. I'm not going to pull out facts from years ago. Who was technically this, that, whatever. The fact of the matter is they're the biggest city in the United States, New York City. They've got more fans. They've got so many fans that I don't know. I mean, I wonder if they still have fans still alive, witness the 1940 team. I don't know. But the point I'm trying to make, Doug, is this voting system sucks. Small market teams, medium-sized market teams will always lose out to the big market teams. They simply have more fans. Population. All right? The Flyers have their fans as well. And I'm not going to discredit the two players that were ahead of Jesper Bratt. They're definitely worthy. But at the same time, I think Jesper Bratt should be an all-star. I think there should be an exception to the rule. But that's just me. And I hate it when players get snubbed over a system that's practically rigged, if you ask my opinion about it. A rigged system. How about that? Fans always complain, how come Pittsburgh and Chicago and Boston always get the Winter Classics? It's rigged. And add in the Flyers as well. It's all rigged. They always get their favorites in. All I'm saying is Jesper Bratt should be an all-star. I'm not saying the Rangers and the Penguins, their guys, wasn't rightfully so. But I'm just saying he should be an all-star. Just because he didn't get in doesn't mean he's not a good player. All right, Doug, you want to fight with me? All right, let's go. Brad wouldn't have made it if it wasn't a vote. The NHL selected Hughes. I believe Brad should be there over Hughes. Okay, actually, I read that wrong. No fighting, Doug. You're right on that one, on that last sentence. I completely agree with you. It's all about marketing, the All-Star game. It should be fun. But, those are my thoughts. As we resume the season, it's what have you guys done? What have you guys done for, during this break? Kind of like the break a little bit, but then again, there's not much sports to watch. Football's done. Both New York teams were just terrible this past season. Basketball, who cares about basketball? Although I do follow the Nets every once in a while. But then again, who cares about basketball? Devils, they start back up tomorrow against the Arizona Coyotes. Yes, the Arizona Coyotes, I got in trouble for not paying their property taxes. Anyway, shouldn't bring that up, should I? All righty then. But yeah, I think Jesper Bratt should be an all-star. As tomorrow, we're going to start up all the podcasts again. We've been going a little light recently, but that's okay. State of the Fan address presented by pucksandpitchforks.com. and their editor-in-chief, Nick Villano, and I will be talking some puck during the game as the Devils play the Arizona Coyotes. Game day live, 6 p.m. Eastern. We'll be pushing out the stream to Taj Lounge 973 as we are doing it virtually. And then afterwards, Devils After Dark, Scotty of SiriusXM, Liquid Metal, and I will go over the game that was and recap the game that was. And it's going to be a quadruple header Wednesday as the Devils are going to be back. And also, at least we'll have some different storylines, because as much as I like the Kyle Shapiro story, how many times have the Devils put that out in the last 3 days? Just bits and pieces, I'll tell you. But that's okay. Jesper Bratt's our All-Star, and that's all that really matters. I want to thank those chiming in. Doug, good conversation. Also, who else? Lisa, how are you? Cody, Matt Freudenberger, Mike Rossi, sorry about your Jeep. I'm a Jeep guy, but better things ahead for you, my friend. Keep going, never give up, keep going. Happy Devils Tuesday to everybody. Suka, also known as Getty27, got to get AHL Network and Michigan Wolverine college package something to watch. Sorry, Getty27, but I'm a Penn Stater. I can care less about the Michigan Wolverines unless there's a Devils prospect there. But anyway, all right. Till next time, this is the Woo Report. Let's go Devils.